crowd coming to blows. The sight of those two together. Oh! Jimmy Uso! He is clearing house!
Well, waiting for that distraction, Jimmy Uso, who has had major problems with Solo Sikoa's crew of late, striking at exactly the right moment. We all know what he's going for. Solo Sikoa.
Of course he does, and that's exactly why he's on the apron, and so is Fatu. As he's squared up with Jacob now. Oh, a roll up! A roll up!
Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso!
Well, that didn't go as planned between JC and Jacob, did it?
Well, quick thinking, Jimmy Uso pulls out the win, but that collision between Mateo and Jacob Battle went off. The moody, the magnificent Piper Niven.
Piper's looking to come. Oh! Julia is here! Julia evens things up.
How is Julia doing?
Julia, who will be in the women's Money in the Bank.
Oh, no.
And look at Vega. Back on her feet, and Julia's got a kendo stick in hand. Oh, wow!
Stop it!
Just in time! My, oh, my! Right through, snapping that Slim Jim's table on the win! Well, thank goodness for Julia to come in when the numbers game was going so south against Zelina Vega. And she raises her hand in appreciation. Tomorrow you'll see her in women's. But whoa! What is she doing? What was that all about?
Julia highly protective over who gets to beat up Zelina Vega, it would seem. That US title is mine.
Title in hand and stepping right on her. The former NXT champion. The night before she makes her PLE debut, letting it be known what she is targeting.
And Julia, of course, will be in 6-woman tag here on SmackDown later on this evening. Perhaps that was a little warm-up for her.
What a scene here in Bakersfield. Fast. Fascinating to see this matchup. These two wildly skilled, going for that moonsault again, but instead, Knight meets him right away. And there's a burning hammer as Knight, and rolling free and out of harm's way was Aleister Black.
Aleister Black looking all glassy-eyed on the outside. But wait a second!
What in the world is Seth Rollins doing? He just came in and stomped LA Knight.
Well, we talked a little earlier about how Seth freaking Rollins has a master plan for tomorrow night in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, one of those opponents, who is now apparently a victim, is the megastar LA Knight.
He's looking for another stomp. Oh, and Aleister Black is gonna confront him. And Braun Breaker is in the ring. Spear! Breaker hits the spear!
Wrong place, wrong time for Aleister Black, who is apparently collateral damage.
Oh, and the senton by Big Bronson Reed. Tomorrow, LA Knight has to deal with. Oh, a spear on Knight!
LA Knight has to make it to tomorrow first. What condition is the megastar going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match? That's what this is all about. Soften up one of the biggest threats to Seth freaking Rollins' path to victory in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
You're at a tavern, and you run into Lynn Ray the succubus. She quests you on the adventure of a lifetime. But there's only one problem. Your dungeon master just had a kid, and that quest started 3 weeks ago, and now you can barely remember what it was for. Here, at Camp D&D Online, we have the solution. You want all the excitement and action of fantasy role-playing, and you want it now. At Camp D&D Online, there is always a game going, whether it's just you or your entire crew. There is a game with a professionally trained dungeon master waiting for you. Looks like somebody rolled a nat 20.
It wasn't me. It was me.
Camp D&D Online only works with the best dungeon masters. We put them through rigorous training.
What do we do when we approach an unknown door?
Check for traps out, Queen!
These are professional actors with years of experience being dungeon masters. They put you in the action and fully immerse you in the art of storytelling. And with years of DMing experience, they have all the answers. This isn't just a website, it's a community of players. You'll make new friends, you'll roll some dice, and you'll have fun. Because Camp D&D Online was founded by a player for all players. Players that want to play anytime they want and have a good quality game. Why isn't he talking, you ask? Well, would you rather hear it from him or me?
You know, Tiffy, I've never actually been a part of the Money in the Bank match before because the fact is, I never had to. So I don't know what it feels like to win that contract like you do, but I do know what it feels like to be a champion. And I miss that feeling.
She was looking for Riptide, but instead countered by Roxanne Perez.
Perez is so resourceful. Just like that, it seemed like it was going to be game over for Roxanne. Pulled something out of the bag, and it's dropped even the great Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Those vacant eyes as Rhea tries to gather herself. Both women down as this sold-out Dignity Health Arena in Bakersfield is chanting, "This is awesome."
Yeah.
And if you think it is here tonight, wait until Money in the Bank in the ladder match between these six.
You put these six in a ring at the same time, there's only one conclusion possible.
Whoa!
And that is awesome. Wait on.
Naomi wouldn't accept the tag. Roxanne Perez is in trouble, and Naomi said, "That's your problem." And now Bliss and Vaquer
Roxanne
and Rhea
left to the wolves.
Riptide. Naomi left her alone, and that's the result.
Here are your winners. Stephanie Vaquer, Alexa Bliss, and Rhea Ripley.
With an astonishing series of moves like only he can.
Penta and Andrade greatly bothered by Chad Gable earlier backstage. And now looking to get the best of Gable's American-made. And saving it was Brutus.
Well, Chad Gable has had countless problems with luchadors over the past few months. The Creeds tonight are supposed to be punishing two of the best, but it's all going south.
Oh, you can see Penta looking over as now he's got to deal with Gable. Gable's trying to rip his mask off. Gable's trying to rip his mask off.
And Vikingo, who isn't supposed to be in the match, now attacking Gable once again.
Vikingo won't have any of that. Defending the Lucha Honor. They're going to meet up tomorrow on Worlds Collide for Triple A's Mega Championship. Meanwhile, back in the ring, the roll-up and the kick-out.
Gable and Vikingo have cleared out of here. Security dealing with that now. The match continuing.
Oh, back elbow on Julius. On Brutus. As Julius struggles to his feet, he receives a back elbow as well. Mexican Destroyer. Penta with the Destroyer and the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all time, the never-seen 17, gracing Bakersfield with his presence one last time. He is the last real champion, John Cena!
Oh, Logan Paul. Oh! Big right hand. Lands flush on Jey Uso. Crossroads was set up and then he gets attacked with the title. And now both Jey. Oh, and he's got him up for an attitude adjustment. Cena delivers on Uso. Hey.
Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes walk straight into a trap.
Oh, no.
The pulverizer.
Logan Paul came in on the back end of that ring introduction, and now he's climbing up top.
Logan Paul a little overexcited.
Frog splash on Cody Rhodes.
Got some major height, major impact, and he's not done yet.
And Cena drags Uso into position.
Do you support Israel and the Jewish people? Now, more than ever, Israel needs committed friends around the world to voice their support in her.
Kicking the garbage out of the ring. What a despicable duo.
Take a good look. No one is coming to save you. I've been telling you this for a half of a year. Your dream of what the WWE is will be ruined. This is your future. I take this home. He takes that to the top. The last real champion and the moment maker, the one of one, the inevitable future face of the WWE. Bakersfield, humble yourselves for the humblest. The future world heavyweight champion, Logan Paul.
who came into the ring with brass knuckles to deliver that right hand.
You might not like it, but you cannot argue the effectiveness, and we're not done yet.
As Cena throws Cody into the ring, and Logan goes out to grab Jay. And an attitude adjustment on Rhodes.
Struggling to get started on your novel? Meet Squibbler, the AI novel writer that transforms your idea.
And the damage is being done. They're less than 24 hours away from meeting up at Money in the Bank in a tag team match. Oh, and he does it again!
The biggest right hand in the game.
You can't handle the truth! You want our truth? Our truth is right here, staring you in the face, and there's not a damn thing you or anyone who fights for you can do about it. You hypocrites chant for truth. You are all pathetic liars. This is why you're losers. Take a good look, because it's my last time here in Bakersfield. And remember these words: winners write the history books. Ladies and gentlemen, your future champion and the last real champion.
Logan Paul with Jay's World Heavyweight Championship. Cena and Paul tomorrow at Money in the Bank, meeting up with the two guys who are laid out right now, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, streaming on Peacock. Tomorrow is Money in the Bank.
He's the comic genius of WWE, a veteran in the ring, and one of the most beloved entertainers in the business. But behind the laughs and championship belts lies a fortune built over 2 decades in sports entertainment. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on R-Truth, from his jaw-dropping net worth in this year to the luxury mansion he calls home, and a car collection that'll make even the biggest stars jealous. How did a kid from North Carolina turn hustle, humor, and hardcore matches into a multi-million-dollar empire? Let's break it down. R-Truth style. Ron Killings, better known to WWE fans as R-Truth, is a multi-talented entertainer who has built a successful career as a professional wrestler, rapper, and actor. As of this video, his estimated net worth stands at around $3 million. Over the years, Killings has become a household name in the wrestling world, thanks to his long-running presence in WWE and his unique blend of athleticism and comedy. Ronnie Aaron Killings, born on January 19, 1972, in North Carolina, Killings developed a passion for hip-hop and breakdancing from a young age.
With this AI tool, you can create a personalized storybook from just a single photo.
While attending Harry P. Harding High School, he wasn't just known for his creative talents. He was also a standout athlete, playing football alongside future MLB star Ray Durham and excelling in track and field. With multiple college scholarships on the table, Killings made a bold decision. He turned them down to follow his dreams of making it in the music industry. But the road to stardom wasn't easy. In his early 20s, struggling to finance his music ambitions, Killings turned to the streets, selling cocaine to support himself. It was a dangerous path that led to multiple arrests and eventually a 13-month prison sentence. During that time behind bars, Killings had a moment of reckoning. In a candid interview with WWE's Lillian Garcia, he reflected on that turning point and admitted that after his release, he knew he was done with that life for good. R-Truth began his journey in professional wrestling with a story that few in the business can match. After turning his life around following a 13-month prison sentence, Killings crossed paths with Jackie Crockett of the National Wrestling Alliance. At the time, Killings was still focused on a music career, not yet ready to step into the wrestling world. But 2 years later, after trying to break into hip-hop, he made the call that would change his life, reaching out to Crockett and finally agreeing to give wrestling a shot. Crockett, then a senior cameraman for World Championship Wrestling, a WCW, opened the door for Killings by introducing him to key people at WCW and the Pro Wrestling Federation, PWF. Killings debuted in PWF in 1997, not as a wrestler, but as a manager. This was just the beginning. He went on to train under veteran Manny Fernandez and spent the next 3 years learning the ropes. By 1999, he had stepped into the ring as a competitor in NWA Wildside under the name K-Crush, winning the promotion's first ever television championship. He continued to make his mark in independent promotions, including a brief stint with Extreme Pro Wrestling, XPW, as K. Malik Shabazz. Killings' big break came when he sent a highlight reel to the World Wrestling Federation, the WWF, thanks to a recommendation from wrestler Rick Michaels. In 1999, he was signed to a developmental contract and began competing in Memphis Championship Wrestling. There, under the name K-Quick, he won the Southern Heavyweight Championship and eventually made his way to the WWF main roster in 2000. K-Quick's WWF debut was memorable. He teamed up with Road Dogg, and the two quickly stood out for their live rapping performances on the way to the ring, energizing crowds with their theme, Gettin' Rowdy. The pairing gave Killings immediate exposure, and he was even featured in a quasi-reunion of the famous faction D-Generation X during that year's Survivor Series. However, his first run in WWF was brief. After Road Dogg's release in early 2001, Killings was used primarily in undercard matches and the hardcore division. He had short-lived reigns as hardcore champion, but struggled to break into the main event scene. By August 2001, his contract was terminated. Undeterred, Killings found a new home in June 2002 with the newly launched NWA, Total Nonstop Action, based in Nashville. Under the name K-Crush, He immediately made waves with a controversial character who didn't shy away from discussing racial issues in the business. Rebranding himself as The Truth, Killings delivered a powerful promo criticizing the lack of opportunities given to African American wrestlers. It struck a chord and marked a major turning point in his career. Just a month later, on August 7th, 2002, Killings defeated Ken Shamrock to win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. In doing so, he made history as the first and only recognized African American NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and only the fourth black man in wrestling history to win a world title. He defended the championship against top names like Jerry Lynn, Kurt Hennig, and Scott Hall, solidifying his reputation as a credible main event star, though he eventually lost the title to Jeff Jarrett, thanks to interference by controversial figure Vince Russo. Killings had already cemented his place in wrestling history. Over the following months, Killings shifted between villain and fan favorite, feuding with factions like Sports Entertainment Extreme and even recruiting a bodyguard, Nelson Knight. His character continued to evolve, but his presence was undeniable. Ron "The Truth" Killings had arrived as a force in professional wrestling. Between 2003 and 2005, Ron Killings, better known today as WWE's R-Truth, became a central figure in one of TNA Wrestling's most dynamic and entertaining factions, the 3 Live Crew. Formed alongside wrestling veterans Conan and B.G. James, formerly Road Dogg in WWE, the group reflected a unique blend of street culture, Latino influence, and Southern charisma. The crew's chemistry was immediate and electric, connecting with fans through their personalities as much as their in-ring performance. Their first official match as a unit took place on August 13, 2003, when they defeated the Disciples of the New Church. Shortly after, they began pursuing Tag Team Gold. By November, the trio made history by winning the NWA World Tag Team Championship under the Freebird rule, meaning all 3 members shared the title and could defend it in any combination. This marked a significant step for Killings, who had already made waves as a single star. However, their tag team reign ended on January 28, 2004, when they lost to Red Shirt Security. Undeterred, the 3 Live Crew turned their attention toward the singles scene. The faction backed Killings in his pursuit of the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, and in June 2004, their support paid off. Killings captured the prestigious title for the second time in his career in a 4-way match, a moment that cemented him as a top-tier player in the company. The crew's popularity kept growing as they feuded with top villains like Jeff Jarrett and his mercenaries, the Elite Guard, and later with the patriotic villains of Team Canada. At the 2004 Victory Road pay-per-view, Conan and James reclaimed the tag team titles from Team Canada, though injuries forced Killings to step in shortly afterward. By December, they lost the belts once again to Rude and Young, but all was not well within the group. In 2005, tensions flared when James's former WWE tag partner Billy Gunn entered TNA under the name The New Age Outlaw, later Kip James, and sought to reunite with James. The situation created a rift, with Killings and Conan feeling betrayed. At times, it looked like the team was done, especially as Killings and Conan began calling themselves the 2 Live Crew. Despite Killings' best efforts to act as a peacemaker, the tensions escalated. After months of drama, Kip James was invited into the fold, and the group temporarily became the 4 Live Crew. But the experiment imploded at the Turning Point pay-per-view in December 2005, when Conan shockingly turned on both Kip and B.G. James mid-match, using a steel chair to cost them a bout against Team Canada. The betrayal left Killings visibly stunned, and he later made it clear he was done with the crew. After the breakup, Killings returned to singles action. He briefly joined forces with Sting, AJ Styles, and Rhino as part of Sting's Warriors, and continued to battle top talent in TNA. Though he was featured in major matches, including the King of the Mountain and various tag team outings, he was never able to reclaim his former glory as a top champion. His final major angle in TNA came when he partnered with NFL player Adam "Pac-Man" Jones. Despite a controversial start, the duo won the TNA World Tag Team Championship in 2007. When Jones was forced out of in-ring action, Killings teamed with rookie Consequences Creed, but their momentum stalled. By year's end, Killings negotiated his release from TNA, ending his run with the company. In 2008, Ron Killings returned to WWE and re-debuted under the name R-Truth. This new persona, equal parts hype man and wild card, showcased his charisma in a whole new light. WWE ignored his previous run as K-Quick, focusing on rebranding him for a new generation. After gaining traction with his energetic entrance and underdog appeal, R-Truth received a series of mid-card opportunities. He challenged for the United States Championship and took part in major events like WrestleMania, eventually winning his first WWE singles title, the US Championship, in May 2010. But the biggest shift came in 2011 when R-Truth shockingly turned heel. Dropping his fan-friendly antics, he adopted a paranoid conspiracy theorist persona that resonated with audiences. He began talking to an imaginary friend named Little Jimmy, a stand-in for WWE's younger fans, and launched an unhinged campaign against fan favorites like John Cena and Rey Mysterio. His momentum led to a WWE Championship feud with Cena at Capital Punishment, though he came up short. He later formed the tag team Awesome Truth with The Miz. Together, they created chaos in WWE by interfering in matches and launching a storyline rebellion against management. The team headlined Survivor Series 2011 against Cena and The Rock, marking one of R-Truth's biggest career highlights. However, their partnership ended dramatically when Miz turned on R-Truth, and Killings was subsequently suspended for a wellness policy violation. Despite the setback, R-Truth would bounce back and reinvent himself again, becoming one of WWE's most enduring comedic personalities in the years that followed. R-Truth's second babyface turn came on December 26, 2011, during Raw Super Show. In a dramatic return, he attacked The Miz following The Miz's count-out loss to John Cena, sparking a heated back-and-forth rivalry that would spill into early 2012. R-Truth entered the Royal Rumble at number 3 that year, only to be ousted by his nemesis, The Miz. The feud culminated in several chaotic encounters, but also led R-Truth to bigger matches, including a high-stakes WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match against stars like CM Punk and Chris Jericho. Although eliminated by Punk, Truth proved his ability to hang with top-tier talent. Shortly after, he pivoted into tag team action alongside Kofi Kingston, chasing the WWE Tag Team Championships. The duo clashed with teams like Primo and Epico, and Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger. They finally clinched the gold on April 30th, 2012, on Raw, and successfully defended their titles at Over the Limit, Money in the Bank, Pre-Show, and SummerSlam. But by Night of Champions, they lost their titles to the unlikely team of Kane and Daniel Bryan. The next night's rematch loss ended their reign and their partnership. By late 2012, R-Truth found himself in a new feud, this time targeting United States champion Antonio Cesaro. Truth got the upper hand in tag action and even pinned Cesaro in a non-title match. But when it came to gold, Cesaro always walked away victorious, beating Truth in multiple matches, including Survivor Series and TLC, where Truth suffered an injury that temporarily sidelined him. When he returned in February 2013, he picked up where he left off, even challenging Curtis Axel for the Intercontinental Championship at Battleground, unsuccessfully. But R-Truth remained a reliable mid-card presence, constantly engaged in feuds and comic relief segments. Over the next few years, Truth's career leaned into entertainment. He re-teamed with former TNA partner Xavier Woods and briefly feuded with Brodus Clay. Their alliance ended after a tag loss to Rusev at Extreme Rules 2014. In 2015, R-Truth entered a light-hearted feud with King Barrett after eliminating him from an Elimination Chamber match. He mocked Barrett with a parody persona, King What's Up, and their rivalry culminated in a Battle for the Crown match, which Truth lost. At WrestleMania 31, Truth joined a star-studded ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, but came up short. Later that year, Truth became a centerpiece of the comedic tag team, The Golden Truth, with Goldust. After months of hilarious backstage segments, teases, and miscommunications, the duo finally came together, but suffered a series of losses. Eventually, they picked up a win against Breezango at Money in the Bank 2016, but the magic was short-lived. In a storyline twist, R-Truth sold their Survivor Series spot to the Shining Stars, costing them a chance at glory. By 2017, the team had disbanded following a betrayal by Goldust. The two brawled, culminating in a one-on-one match on Raw, where Goldust emerged victorious. In 2018, R-Truth was moved to SmackDown as part of the Superstar shakeup. This era brought a new, unexpected highlight: his partnership with Carmella. The pairing was equal parts comedy and underdog spirit. Carmella eventually became his manager, and the duo's charisma caught fire with fans. They participated in the second season of WWE's Mixed Match Challenge, defying odds to win the tournament and secure number 30 spots in their respective 2019 Royal Rumble matches. Although R-Truth never entered the match, being attacked and replaced by Nia Jax, he was compensated with a United States Championship opportunity. In a surprising twist on SmackDown, R-Truth defeated Shinsuke Nakamura with a roll-up to win the United States Championship, his first title in 7 years. He even defended it successfully that same night against Rusev. His reign lasted 35 days before losing it to Samoa Joe in a 4-man match. R-Truth's most iconic run came not through a world title, but through comedy gold: the WWE 24/7 Championship. Introduced by Mick Foley in May 2019, the title could be defended anytime, anywhere. Truth seized the moment and became the face of the division, winning the belt from Robert Roode in a parking lot brawl. What followed was a chaotic, hilarious, and wildly entertaining series of segments in arenas, airports, weddings, golf courses, even airplane cabins. Truth turned the 24/7 Championship into a social media phenomenon, drawing millions of views weekly. He would lose and regain the title dozens of times in the same week, sometimes even within minutes. He battled everyone from WWE superstars to NBA player Enes Kanter, Fox Sports host Rob Stone, and NASCAR driver Kyle Busch. By the time the title was retired in 2022, R-Truth had held it an astounding 53 times, with a combined reign of 425 days, both records. In 2022, R-Truth made appearances on NXT, but suffered an injury in a match against Grayson Waller on November 1st. The severity of the injury left him sidelined for a long stretch. Despite setbacks, R-Truth's legacy in WWE is one of joy, surprise, and perseverance. Whether chasing titles, entertaining with outrageous antics, or pulling off surprise victories, he remained a fan favorite. Few superstars have blended comedy and credibility like Truth, earning respect not just for his humor, but for his heart. With a career spanning nearly 2 decades in the world of professional wrestling, R-Truth has built not only a strong reputation, but also a significant net worth. His earnings come from his time in WWE, where he has been a consistent presence, as well as from other ventures, including merchandise and appearances. An important part of his financial portfolio is his investment in real estate, which reflects his long-term planning beyond the ring. Let's take a closer look at where R-Truth chooses to live and how his real estate holdings complement his successful career. Childhood home in North Carolina. R-Truth, the well-known wrestling star, has held on to a special piece of his past, his childhood home in his native North Carolina. This home, now valued at over $300,000, is not just a house, but a beautifully renovated residence that stands out in a quiet and desirable neighborhood. Nestled at the end of a peaceful cul-de-sac, this 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home offers both comfort and modern luxury, making it a rare find in today's real estate market. Step inside, and you'll immediately notice the spacious and well-thought-out floor plan designed for both family living and entertaining guests. The heart of the home is undoubtedly the kitchen, a fully renovated dream space that combines style with functionality. Featuring sleek quartz countertops and a tasteful tile backsplash, the kitchen also boasts a double oven and stainless steel appliances, perfect for anyone who loves to cook. The professionally painted cabinets provide ample storage, keeping the kitchen organized and clutter-free. Adjacent to the kitchen is a generous dining area, ideal for family meals or hosting friends. The family room exudes warmth and comfort, centered around a classic wood-burning fireplace that invites relaxation on chilly evenings. Ceiling fans throughout the room add to the cozy atmosphere while ensuring good airflow during warmer months. Upstairs, the master suite offers a true retreat from everyday life. This luxurious space includes a spa-like bathroom, complete with a double vanity for convenience, a freestanding tub for soaking away stress, and a floor-to-ceiling tiled shower that adds a touch of elegance. The walk-in closet offers plenty of space to keep belongings neatly stored. Outside, the home sits on a spacious 0.31-acre lot that provides plenty of room for outdoor activities. The backyard is fully fenced, ensuring safety and privacy for children and pets. A fire pit area and patio make it the perfect spot for summer barbecues and gatherings with friends and family. The home's location is another highlight, situated in a prime area that combines the peace of suburban life with easy access to nearby amenities. House in Matthews. WWE superstar R-Truth didn't just stop at owning a charming childhood home in North Carolina. In late 2024, he made a significant upgrade by purchasing a stunning, nearly $2 million residence in Matthews, North Carolina, a community known for its blend of suburban charm and modern amenities. This newer home perfectly balances style, comfort, and practical living across its spacious 4 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. As you step inside, you're greeted by a grand 2-story entryway that immediately sets a tone of sophistication. Elegant ironwork on the staircase and polished hardwood floors give the space a refined, welcoming feel that invites visitors to explore further. One standout feature of the home is a spacious flex room, thoughtfully designed with custom built-ins. This versatile space is ideal for a home office, study, or even a quiet reading nook. A perfect fit for today's growing trend of working from home or remote learning. The kitchen and living areas are designed with open concept living in mind. The kitchen impresses with a luxurious tile backsplash and modern finishes, seamlessly flowing into the living room. Here, a stacked stone fireplace becomes the focal point, surrounded by built-in shelving that adds both charm and storage. Upstairs, the home continues to impress with clean, modern flooring throughout. No carpet to worry about. Off the master suite, you'll find a private flex space that offers endless possibilities. It could serve as a cozy lounge, a personal gym, or an additional office area, tailored to fit the homeowner's lifestyle. Additional features include stylish plantation shutters that enhance the home's aesthetic while controlling light and privacy. A comprehensive security system offers peace of mind for the family. Outdoor living is equally impressive, with a fully fenced backyard providing privacy and security. The screened porch offers a comfortable spot to enjoy fresh air year-round, free from bugs and weather worries. Plus, the spacious 3-car garage provides ample space for vehicles, storage, and hobbies. R-Truth's homes clearly show his taste for comfort and style. But did you know he's also a proud owner of some very interesting cars? Each vehicle reflects a different side of his personality, from practicality to pure performance. Let's take a closer look at his most commonly used cars and what makes them stand out. Cars. First up is the Kia Sportage. This SUV is a smart choice for everyday driving, offering reliability and plenty of space. Known for its smooth handling and modern features, the Kia Sportage is perfect for family trips or running errands around town. It balances efficiency with comfort, making it a practical yet stylish option. Next in his collection is the Porsche 912. This classic car is a nod to luxury and vintage appeal. The Porsche 912 is prized by car enthusiasts for its sleek design and sporty performance. Owning a Porsche 912 shows R-Truth's appreciation for timeless style and driving excitement, blending heritage with class. Finally, there's the 2017 Nissan GT-R. Known for its speed and power, this sports car is a standout for any performance lover. The Nissan GT-R combines advanced technology with impressive acceleration, making it a thrill to drive. It's a bold choice that highlights R-Truth's energetic and dynamic side.
Indiana Fever scoreboard. Chicago Sky scoreboard.
The Sky won 94-83 on May 31st against the Wings.
Thank you. Oh, you're quadriplegic too? Yeah, I'm here to do the best I can to show people, hey man, there's, you know, you can be happy even if you're disabled. Don't diss our abilities. Don't diss our abilities. They try on the road to get 1,000 subscribers. Got 103 subscribers. Nice. Appreciate everybody that subscribed to me. I'm 90%. I got 90% to go. 90% to go. If you like to play a game, the Marine Channel Legends is definitely a handicap friendly game. It's a little hard though. Marine Channel Legends is definitely a hard game. sleep soon. Try it with positive influence. Alexa, good night. Alexa, good night. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna get some sleep, so I'm gonna close my eyes. Alexa, turn lights off.
Okay.
Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. See you all tomorrow. Actually, see you all today. See you guys all today. I love you all. Peace, love, guys. Peace, love. Love God in Jesus Christ. Before I leave, I should say that. Dear God in Jesus Christ, I pray for all people on earth. Please help the people that's watching this stream that may need an extra head. Dear God, I know it's sad out there. I know there's a lot of tough things happening on earth. God, please touch them and help them. Guide them to the everlasting life. I ask this in the name of God, in Jesus Christ, amen.